Yeah, DVD YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to day 7 of Vlogmas. Can you guys believe that I am a week in? Like, I'm really doing this this year. I'm really excited. So in today's video, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be sharing with you what my first paycheck was like as a new grad nurse. I've actually been asked this quite a few times, like how much I get paid and also what were my offers like. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of both in this video so that you guys get an idea of what the new grad rates are, just more or less the East Coast. And also I know that this is like a trending topic for a lot of new grad nurses in general. People love to hear about what your income is going from tech to new grad. I'm definitely going to share that, give you all the tea. People are really uncomfortable about talking about money, but that's not me. I am a finance girl. I love talking about money. I will talk about money all day long, and it gives me joy because money makes the world go around. It really does. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. I want to say this is my second actual paycheck because my first one I didn't do a full 72 hours. I did like maybe half of that for that first pay period because it was only a week. So this is a full 2 weeks. I get paid bi-weekly. My hourly rate is $33 an hour flat. That was, by the way, not the highest that I was offered. I was offered anywhere from $31 to $60 an hour. That was the range in which I was offered as a new grad at several different hospitals. The one that I chose was $33 an hour, and during this pay period I worked 79.44 hours, almost 80 hours. While you're in orientation, they generally don't like it if you make overtime because, I don't know, I guess they just try to keep you under wraps while you're still in training. So it's very much frowned upon. So that's why it's 79.40, because I was trying to get over that 80 hump. I really was, because time and a half. But they blocked my blessings. So with that rate, my gross earnings were $2,621.52. Not bad, but really, you know, I think it's a good amount for a new grad person with no experience, or I should say no formal nursing experience. So that was my gross amount. And then of course you got all your taxes taken out. So I got $622.83 of taxes taken out, and that was divided between federal, so $172.94 for federal, $38.01 for Medicare, $162.54 for Social Security. I don't know what medical, Maryland withholdings, which is $196.91. I'm not sure why they had taken that out for Maryland, and Pennsylvania withholdings. So my taxes are a little bit just strange just because I lived in Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland all in the same year. So it's a lot. My 403B contribution, which is $52.43, which I'm going to stop because they automatically enroll you at my job, but I don't think they start matching until like 6 months in. So I have no reason to just be paying in if I'm not getting the match. I prefer to do my own thing on the side. I have my own Roth IRA and all that stuff. So that's just a side thing for me. Here's my name, so you guys know this is really me. And this is the year 2022. I blocked out a lot of the other information, of course, because it's none of your business. But I am currently in Baltimore, Maryland. If you did not know, I do say a lot that I'm in Maryland, but it's North Maryland. It's not closer to DC. It's closer to like Pennsylvania. So Baltimore area. So my net pay for this check was $1,998.69. So just $2 or $1.50 shy of $2,000 for this check. And yeah, felt good about it. It was a nice size check for that time. As I said, like, I was offered a lot of jobs in my search. I had a lot of job offers, and this was like on the lower end for me. I would say the 2 jobs where I got the highest offers were obviously every job that I applied to in New York and every job like in North Jersey, which is where my school was, like North Brunswick. All of those jobs, they were between like $46 an hour. And the one job in New York that I really wanted, which was this Mount Sinai? It might have been Mount Sinai, or I think it was New York Presbyterian. But that job was paying $58 an hour, not including differentials, of course. So that's really crazy for a new grad, right? But you have to think like the cost of living in New York and North Jersey is a lot more than here. The average rent in the area in New York where I was looking for that time was something about like $3,000 to $5,000 for something that I would like. I'm a little bit bougie, but here like the rent is more like $1,200 to $2,000 for something that I would like. So the cost of living, of course, plays a factor in all of that. The jobs in Pennsylvania, I didn't get offered any jobs in Pennsylvania, fun fact, but I did apply to several and I did hear some numbers there, and it was about the same. It's about $36 an hour, $35 an hour. The jobs in DC that I got offered were $36 an hour, not including differentials. There were some jobs also that had some bonuses. So we had some sign-on bonuses. There were some jobs that had like $10,000 sign-on, where you get $3,000 at the beginning of your career, and then another $3,000 say in like 6 months or 3 months, and then another $6,000 at the year mark. They kind of split it up like that to keep you there, obviously, and invested. And then there were other jobs too. Like I had one of my jobs offer me a relocation bonus of $2,000. So there's ways in which there was more money added to my overall pay as well. But it just depended on the hospital. They had different things to try to entice you to work there. Of course, everybody's short-staffed. Everybody needs they need bodies. So they're gonna get you how they get you, to be honest. But if I see a job offering me $10,000 just to work as a sign-on for a new grad, I'm not taking that. That's really bad. That's a bad sign, because if you're offering somebody with zero experience $10,000, that means I'm gonna have 20 patients. Like that's the ratio, 1 to 20, you know, and no tech. I think that's it for this video. There you have it. This is my new grad pay. My job does offer differentials and stuff. So there is a weekend shift differential, a night shift differential, an evening shift differential. The evening shift is 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The night is 7 p.m. to 7 a. And the weekends are, if it's day, Saturday, Sunday. If it's night, Friday night and Saturday night. So those are little differentials as well, but it's not anything crazy. Like the weekend is just $3 for differential, and the night shift is, I don't really remember what the night shift is. I'm gonna have to let you guys know in a further video when I do an update on my pay, because I don't know what the night shift one is. Yeah, that is what my first paycheck is like as a new grad nurse. Before my camera dies, because it's about to die, I will say that when I was a tech in Pennsylvania, I was making about $900 to $1,000 a paycheck or so. So it's kind of like doubling my pay pretty much, going from tech to nurse. And also depending on location, when I was a tech in Georgia and Atlanta, I was getting paid $15 an hour, and that paycheck was very ghetto. It was like $600-700 a pay period. So my camera died. Sorry guys, I knew it was gonna die. I saw it coming. But anyway, I was just saying that when I was in Atlanta, I was getting paid $50 an hour, and I was at Emory, and my take-home pay was something like $600-700 if I didn't do like overtime and all that stuff. So it's definitely a nice increase. It's not the greatest, of course, but I guess this area is not technically a high cost of living area, where, to be honest, if you live in America, everywhere is high cost of living, because this inflation is really crazy out here. It's V ghetto. So you just gotta kind of do what you do. It also helps me that I'm a 2-income household, because I have my husband, he works and, you know, can do what he needs to do, and he makes more than me, so he definitely can do what he needs to do. But I will definitely update you guys in a year, because in a year I'm supposed to be getting a raise, of course. Also, if I eventually decide to travel, I'll let you guys know how that is, what those paychecks look like, what companies are best, etc. I'm just giving you like an idea of how the future will go. If you guys have any questions about new grad pay, new grad jobs, and all that stuff, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below what it is you want to hear. My next video is probably going to be me talking more in depth about my interview process, how I got my job, how I negotiated, if I negotiated anything. You know I did. How I landed where I am now in the NICU as a new grad. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video. Look up more. Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.